Welcome back to Temeron's Tactics. This is AI Warfleet Command Gameplay Tutorial Part 36. In the last video, we walloped the AI, took out about 2,000 or more of their ships in their fleet, and we only lost a couple hundred of our own ships. It was an excellent assault. Went very, very well. Okay. Now we've got the reprisal wave to deal with as a result of that combat. There's 1,891 bombers and 6 starships coming into Venumity in 16 seconds. Okay. Now if we look at the map, our whole fleet is right here in Shalongte, which is the entrance to the enemy empire. And right over here, next door, is Venumity, which is the entrance to our empire. Okay. We know that the enemy fleet is going to appear right on the Shalongte gate because Hasbang is not controlled by them. Okay. So in 16 seconds, we're going to have 1,897 enemy ships right here. This system right next to that gate has this rocketry core silo Mark II. Now we flew by this silo earlier and we saw the missile come out of it. And it says right there in the box that it comes up every 15 minutes. It's going to launch that missile. It's not on the hour, though, okay? So once you see the missile launch, then you know for the rest of the game exactly what time this rocketry silo is going to launch that missile. If we recall from that earlier video, that occurred at approximately 45 seconds before the quarter hour, okay? Look what time it is. It's 43 minutes after the hour, okay? So that means that in approximately 70 to 75 seconds, a nuclear missile should appear right here, okay? 16 seconds, that fleet's going to appear, and about 60 seconds after that, this missile's going to appear. Now, in all likelihood, those bombers are going to have a minute to get out of this little area right here. We've already got our laser turrets built right here, which are set to destroy that silo. Okay, so we know darn well that those bombers aren't going to be there. They're just going to barely miss it. Okay, but wouldn't it be amazing if we could somehow prevent them from being able to escape this little spot, and we're able to blow that missile and destroy that entire fleet of enemy ships that's coming in? Okay, now this is a little bit far-fetched. Okay, these opportunities are not going to present themselves very often, but I cannot resist this opportunity. Okay, so let's ensure that I'm going to be able to destroy that missile at the exact moment that I want to. Okay, so we've got these laser turrets right here. We can also use needler turrets. Okay, the missile isn't immune to needler turrets, so we can grab our needler turrets back here. We've actually got needler turret Mark 5s. Let's just get rid of the Mark 1s. Okay, we're going to delete these 48 Mark 1 needler turrets, and instead I'm going to put them up here, okay? B to build something. There's our turrets tab. We've now got 48 needler turrets, and I'm going to place them so that they also just barely overlap this rocketry silo. All 48, okay? If we can pull this off, then we're going to want to make sure that we can destroy that missile at exactly the second that we want to, okay? And if we don't supplement these turrets, it might take a few moments for us to destroy the missile, and it might just be in the wrong position. Okay, so this is crazy, but it might work. Okay, so that's going to help with that. Now let's go back to Shalongte, and we can grab some ships to assist us here. Now let's take a look at what we have. The Etherjet tractor Mark 5s have tractor beams. Okay, we have 143 Etherjets. Oh, wow. Okay, I can't resist this. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Okay, so let's zoom in. I'm going to grab my Etherjet tractors, and we'll put them into this closest transport. Is there anything else that we should put in there, too? You know, we've got these Nine-Zul Youngling Weasels. Let's go ahead and grab our mobile space docks. We'll put them in repeat, and I'm going to ask them just to pop out some Weasels. And that should just take like maybe 2 seconds tops. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, there's 65. Okay, maybe 3 seconds. Okay, there we go. So there's 96 Nine-Zul Youngling Weasels. Let's load them into this second transport right here. Okay. They're pretty fast. Okay. So now that we've got 143 Etherjets, I'm going to put them as hotkey 1, and 95 Weasels, I'm going to put them as hotkey 2. We'll grab both of those transports, and we're going to move those 2 transports to Venumity. Let's also just grab our engineers here as well, just so we can rest assured that they're going to get those turrets up and running. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Venumity with my camera. We'll unpause, There's those turrets. They'll just take them a few seconds to appear. And there's the enemy fleet. Okay, so looks like they've got most of them in a carrier. So let's ask our turrets to attack that carrier, and maybe they'll be able to get those ships to spit out right here. Okay, I'll unpause, and as soon as those transports appear, I'm going to pause it, and we'll see if we can't manipulate these ships a little bit. So I'm going to grab one, which is our Etherjets, and let's move it maybe here, and we'll just move the weasels maybe there, and let's just see what happens here. Okay, it looks like they deployed all their ships. Oh, okay. That looks promising. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop the weasels. Yeah, okay, let's drop the weasels now. I'm going to unload the transport that's carrying our 9-Zool youngling weasels, which we recall are completely expendable. Okay, I'll unpause. There they are. And let's have those weasels just go up here and just sit here. Okay, they're just going to go sit there. I'm going to give them a move order. I was hoping that would entice these bombers to stop and engage them. What if they maybe move in an attack move now afterwards? Okay, we're going to grab those Etherjets and move them up in front of that enemy fleet. And now that they're there, we'll unload, wait 1 second, and I'm going to move the transport out of the way. And we can grab these Etherjets. There they are, right there, okay? They have the tractor beam. It'll just start in a few seconds here. I'm going to push them towards the enemy fleet a little bit. Okay, good. Okay, so now that I've pushed them back into where the missile is, okay, let's turn off the tractor beam. You can pause the Etherjet right here, or any ship, to turn off their guns, okay, and all of their abilities. You can pause their abilities by hitting this button, okay? So that'll dismantle their tractor beams. Now let's move them back in front of it again. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we'll turn it back on and move them back. Oh, wow, that's great. Okay, so now we're going to do it again. I'll turn off the tractor beams and move them in front. Turn on the tractor beams and push them back. Man, that is great. Okay, so now we're going to do it again. Looking at the clock, it's 44:02, so we've got maybe another 10 seconds or so, 15 seconds before that bomb appears. So let's grab these transports right here and move them back up. Maybe the AI will value those targets and want to turn their attention towards it. Okay, so our Etherjets, we're going to select those. They're in stand down mode, good, so we're going to go down here. Oh, look, they stopped. They all stopped. They did, okay. Either because of the transports or because of the weasels, or oh, it's the engineers maybe. You see, sending in the engineers, they all wanted to stop and face the engineers perhaps. Okay, so let's grab those Etherjets again, and we're going to turn on the tractor beam and push them back up. I can't believe it's working. Oh my goodness, that is great. Pause the tractor beam, move them in front. Turn on the tractor beam. There's the missile. Look. Oh, the missile came from the gate here. Or it went there and then turned around. I'm not sure, but there's the missile, okay? So look at the range of the missile. It's the entire enemy fleet, isn't it? Oh, yes, just almost exactly the whole fleet is ready to go. So I'm going to grab the Etherjet tractors. We're going to turn their tractor beams back on to push this last group in. We'll move them up. Let's move our transports out of there. The weasels can just die because they're super expendable. Okay, we'll move them into the nuclear missile. And let's grab these turrets right here. The turrets. I'll control drag, and then we can remove the weasel and yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's all of our laser turrets, all of our, and we're going to ask them to attack the missile. Right there, okay? Unpause. Let's grab the Etherjets, turn off the tractor beam, and get them out of there. It worked. It worked. Yes, dude. Look at that. The whole enemy fleet was destroyed except for just 200. So, Etherjet tractors. What an amazing ship. Hey, let's just turn them back on now. Hey, bombers. Would you like to move back into the range of those missile turrets? Outstanding. Okay. Those are great ships. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this video there. That was beautiful. Okay. So again, you're watching Temeron's Tactics. My name is Nuck Temeron. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the continuation of this gameplay tutorial series.